Alright, so tonight I'm going to be giving you a 2-for-1 special. I just got these bottles in myself, and I will be trying them for the very first time. And what they are is we have the Soldier Valley Bourbon. I know it's hard to read the label right now, but if you... There we go. Sorry, the phone is acting up on me right now. So that's the Soldier Valley Bourbon. And then we also have the Soldier Valley Patriarch Whiskey. So that is Patriarch Whiskey. You have the bourbon. So we're going to start with the bourbon itself. Alright. Open this up good. Now this one actually came with this lovely little dog tag. So I know it's hard to see. The lighting, as you saw in the previous video, is not the greatest here, but Lee Greenwood is the name behind these whiskeys. So to start, we have the Soldier Valley Bourbon. And what's great about these bottles is they're actually shaped like old canteens. So if anyone who's served in the military, you've seen any old movies, the bottles are shaped like old canteens, which is special in particular to me because I do serve in the military. Alright. So we're pouring the Soldier Valley Bourbon now. Give it a smell. I'm not getting a lot of nose off of that. A little more concentrated coming out of the bottle. A little sweet, tiny bit of cinnamon to it. Swirl this a bit, give it a try. Got a little bit of a spice to it as well, which can be a lot of that cinnamon or nutmeg you're getting off something. Subtle notes of vanilla. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh, that's got a nice caramel flavor right off the start. No burn at all. Very mellow. Extremely smooth. A lot smoother than I was anticipating based on the snows. It's got a much harsher nose than it does on for the palate. So we're gonna give this another try again. This is actually really good. Wow, yeah. So with your bourbons, you're gonna want to try to recognize those caramels and brown sugar flavors, something that's really pulling the the aged barrel into the whiskey, something that's gonna really elevate those flavor notes right there. That dark color, which this one has a fairly dark color to it. Good flavor notes to this right up front, but it mellows up really fast. So you get hit with it right up front, which tastes great, but then everything just finishes really even keel. Just kind of just it plummets. So you're hitting the high notes and then you're coming right back down. Um, so you're getting everything on the tip of the tongue right there, and then it just plummets right down. Not that it like loses its flavor, but it really mellows out. Pretty solid. It's a good tasting bourbon. Not the greatest that I've had. Certainly by far not the worst. Um, Soldier Valley has done well in its homage to the military because this is certainly something that out in the field I could appreciate drinking on late in the nights, early mornings, just keeping the body warm, being able to really sip on something and enjoy it with your comrades. Um, so that was delicious. So we're gonna rinse out my mouth a little bit here. We are going to rinse out this glass as well. Just so I'm not mixing too much of one from the other. So that's good there. I'm going to go ahead and stir that around, kind of clean this glass a little bit. Now, normally when I do my tastings, I've got pretzels, available so that you can cleanse your palate a little bit in between the whiskeys. Um, don't have that set up right now for you, but I'm going to open up the Patriarch Whiskey now. Now, I'm anticipating this one to be a little bit harsher than the bourbon, just based on whiskey nature in itself. Ooh. Well, let's pour that. I'm not getting a strong flavor sense off the nose out of the bottle. I'm going to pour it in the glass here and see what really expresses itself coming out of the glass. There's not a lot of flavor to it. Really quite mild. I want to see I'm smelling some pecan there, or pecan, depending on what area of the country you're coming from. But yeah, there's just not a large flavor profile to this. So let's go ahead and give it a drink and see what we get. That is amazingly smooth. Again, there's not a lot of flavor to it. You do get a lot of that brown caramel. The brown sugar, not so much the caramel. A little bit more on the pecan side of things. Not quite nutty, but sweet enough. Very low flavor profile, but no burn. You're not getting any burn at all, which I'm actually really surprised about. But it's got a very middle of the road caramel color to the whiskey, so I'm not surprised there. Yeah, I'm not getting any sort of spice, no vanilla. This is straight up um, low level caramel, um, what you would expect. It's low flavor profile. You're not going to get hit over the head with this. You're going to find someone who hasn't drank whiskey before that they're really going to enjoy this. For someone who has, less of the flavor profile to it, no burn whatsoever, which is actually really convenient and nice. It's got a really good flavor profile to this. Good little taste. Trying to recognize any of the flavors that I got in there. Not so much the vanilla, definitely the pecan subtleness to it. A little bit of brown sugar right up front. But yeah, I mean, do you some research on this? See what you can find out. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like, this is an extremely smooth whiskey to have on your shelf for someone who isn't looking for a good burn. But if you're looking for a lot of flavor, that's not the one to go to. Now, the bourbon, obviously, the one that we tried previously, had some good flavor profiles to it right up front, mellowed out, got a good nose to it, good color. So I am so far a fan of these Soldier Valley whiskeys that I've got on my shelf now. So I'm glad that I was able to try these and share them with you. So for anyone who missed the video prior to, I'm going to just quickly show you what we're dealing with as far as the bar. So this is the bar I'm working with. This is my home bar. It's me and a buddy of mine that were staying the house together, but we've combined bottles, and this is what we've got going on right now. So we've got the LED lights underneath. You see that, and then I've got these military LED candle holders going on. And then we have nice glowing orange lights, which is why everything seems a little bit dark in here. So when we're actually in the room, it's got a great ambiance to it, along with all of the plants, but fantastic views outside as well. So I hope you've enjoyed these videos. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment, post, send me a message, whatnot. But Soldier Valley Bourbon, and then the Soldier Valley Patriarch Whiskey. So enjoy.